But you got control of your own face, man. So I don't know. Do you be sitting
Make
there
sure
just
ain't
kind of
nobody
like?
looking like I'm held hostage.
I was actually gonna bring that up. You ready? Here we go. In five, four, three, two.
Trick wanna just like me. Fitted cap rockin' so low I can't see. 4X heavy hustle, black tall tee.
What up? What up? What is up, folks? Episode 5 of the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football Podcast, man. Hey, in the place to be, man. Week 1 is officially over, and people are out there rethinking everything right now, man. But before we get into that, man, let me introduce myself. It is your boy Demetrie, and straight from the crossing with the sweets from the fins, we got.
It's your guru, baby.
Yeah. It's your boy Wap 100.
You can't do the 100 back.
Oh, fantasy guru. Yeah.
Man. So week 1 is officially a wrap, man. Buyer's remorse or total elation is going on right now, man. Guru, I don't know about your team, man, but I tell you what, man. On my side of the town, the dogs are not dogging right now, man. Anything that could have possibly gone wrong did go wrong. Out of the 7 leagues, man, I'm 2-5 this week, but I can't complain too tough. I do like some of the things I pulled in, man. How did you fare this week? After week 1.
After week 1, I'm in 3 total leagues. I think
Okay.
I went 2-1.
That ain't too bad. That ain't too bad at all. I can't complain
2-1,
about that.
yeah. We're gonna
Yeah,
make the
yeah.
necessary adjustments, and we're gonna come back next week for victory.
Yeah, but the one thing that does happen at this time is people flat out panic, man. They see their rosters, they had good intentions behind who they picked, and they are ready to make a move to hit the waiver wire or do something, make trades to change the whole thing out, man. I spoke to a few people that actually had pretty good weeks, and I was more the best way to say this, I was more optimistic than they were, man. And I don't know why people want to bail out on their team, man. So right now, since you did go 2-1, you feeling good about what you got on your plate right now, don't you?
Yeah. I got I feel like I got 3 decent squads,
Okay.
few decent players. You know, I always go for the hype picks and the studs, but I didn't hype out too much this time.
Oh, you didn't hype out. You hyped out
I
on
didn't
the
hype
Saints,
out too
though.
much. I always got to get one though. You know what I'm saying? Per team, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so right now, like right out the gate, which one of your studs showed up for you right now?
Shoot, I can't even look at my stuff right now. But one off top, let me
Uh huh.
see. Brock Bowers.
Okay, yeah, he did have a good week.
Brees Hall, I missed out on that money. He was on the bench.
Started him in one, benched him in another one. He's gonna be in the lineup from this point on. Who else
And
did you
then
have?
I'm trying to think of like a slick one I might have put on y'all. I can't think because I can't look at my stuff.
You didn't have Justin Fields, did you?
No, I didn't have Justin Fields. He'll a little sleeper though. I think he probably still on the waiver wire.
Oh, absolutely he is. I don't know a lot of people that drafted him, but a pretty good week. And me and the boy, the handyman, did
You know
cover.
what?
What's up?
I had Garrett Wilson though.
Oh, you started him?
Yeah, all the time.
Nice with the big touchdown. Like he and Justin Fields were the surprise for me. I wasn't sure what that offense was going to look like, but it turned out looking pretty good, man. The Jets seem like they got a little power going on with Justin Fields, man. So now I figure anybody on that team that's doing anything is going to get a look now. Trades are going to start happening. You probably going to see Justin Fields in some starting lineups. I know for me, I did reap the benefits of having Derrick Henry in one of my leagues, and he had a monster game, man.
Yeah.
Even excluding that fumble at the end that really cost him the game, but I did reap the benefits of him. I got my stuff out with your boy Lamar Jackson. I had Justin Herbert on the bench though. I didn't start him, but we probably gonna start him. I had him in one league. Started Jared Goff over him. Started Jared Goff over a lot of people, and I'm probably gonna switch that up, man. Yeah, the thing,
That's a decision. You got to make the adjustment.
man. But like it was kind of wild with the NFC North because it seemed like the big dogs were the ones that were having trouble, man. The Detroit Lions, man, they look kind of toothless right now, man. All that firepower on that offense, and nobody did well. You got. I think Jameer Gibbs may have had the most decent day. St. Brown laid an egg. Montgomery laid an egg. Jared Goff laid an egg. I think Laporta caught a touchdown, but it didn't go for much, man. So the Lions really let me down. Who else let me down? The Cincinnati Bengals, man. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. Rough days for those dudes in Cincinnati. I was kind of surprised about that. Were you surprised that they once again could not protect him, or did you expect Joe Burrow to come off with a really slow start?
Nah, man. That's a shame though, man. They didn't win O line. I said a while ago that the Bengals probably should take at least 5 rookies of O line with all they first 5 games. We should too though,
Dang.
but the Bengals really should. Yeah, just get our O line. They got a good quarterback over. They let him get crunched up over there,
Yeah, they let my man get hurt, man. They got to quit doing my boy Joe Burrow like that, man. So people like Derrick Henry, like I got out of them what I thought I got, what I would get out of them. Who surprised you in a good way though, man? Who really set it off for you?
It got to be the Jets as a whole to me, and the Indianapolis coach Daniel Jones.
Yeah, yeah.
Ain't nobody see that. Daniel Jones
No,
probably on the waiver wire right now too.
he is. He is. I just checked and looked at a couple of
For
waivers because
sure.
some people got the waivers coming up and they're probably gonna pick him. I did pick Michael Pittman Jr. Didn't start him in one league, but I probably will get him in now because they look potent, man. I had to send my buddy Kurt a message because he is a big New York Giants fan and he could not stand Daniel Jones. So all I did was took a screenshot of Daniel Jones' stat sheet. And then the text message said that Daniel Jones said that situation in New York wasn't his fault. Because I think he was over 200, threw for 2 or 3 touchdowns. He is out there looking like a powerhouse, man. And
Really is.
yeah,
He said he's trying to earn his name Danny Dimes for real.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
He trying to bring it back, man. So now before we get into anything about any other players, let's talk about the owners because right now I know a lot of people that have been playing fantasy football for years. I know some people that just started playing fantasy football. And the $1 million question that I always have to answer when I talk to them is whether or not you panic right now and start moving things around or you kind of hold what you got, man. And Guru, I'm not sure about you. I'll let you answer first. But in this case, if you did lose today, are you scrambling a waiver wire or do you have confidence in the people that you picked up?
I might be on one of my teams, man. I kind of sucked at quarterback, so I might be on that waiver wire looking
Okay.
for me a diamond in the rough. But for the most part, now I'm on down be trying to make the necessary adjustments, man.
Okay.
It's only 1 or 2 plays I need to make. I didn't lose by that much, but you never know. It's week to week.
Man, for me, it was 2 games that I didn't even pass 100 points, and that was crazy. But it had some of the key players on it. You had some of the big dogs
Wow.
that didn't show up, man. AJ Brown didn't show up for me. Like I said, Jared Goff didn't show up for me. I had Dak Prescott in another league, and even though CeeDee Lamb had a good game, like Dak Prescott didn't give me any quality points. But I'm the type of person that I have a lot of confidence with the people that I bring in, and I try my best to stay patient and have self-control before I just knee-jerk react. I'm not saying that you don't pay attention to some people that kind of showed up and showed out, but don't abandon ship on some of the good picks that you may not think they won't turn out being pretty good, but give them some time to bloom and flourish, man. So like whatever you do, don't dive into that waiver wire just grabbing everybody because the first thing I see so many people do is they'll go out there and they'll see a name. Oh, I got to go get such and such and do anything to get him on your team and dump somebody off that may have a big positive gain coming in the
Yeah.
future. You just got to be patient. You got to fight the good fight, man. Travis Etienne, Guru, hey, had a nice little day for Jacksonville. And
And
you saw,
Travis Etienne had a day so good he got the other boy traded.
yeah, sent him over to the Eagles. That was kind of wild, because I ironically, the one league that I did get Travis Etienne in, I drafted Tank Biggs because I know they kind of go back and forth with them. So now I'm not 100% sure if I should drop Bigsby or try to ride the coattail or whatever you may do with Saquon Barkley. Would you keep him or would you dump him off your team?
He gonna get some run, but he over there behind Saquon now. He really just a backup option unless you get out there and get to making something happen.
That's
He is a
crazy.
run first team for the most part. That's why AJ Brown ain't really get that much. Everybody running over there.
Yeah, they kind of they did my boy dirty, man. He had one catch. I think one catch on one
I
target
think he
is what
had
it
one
was.
target. Yeah,
Yeah, and that was
he
like at
caught
the
it
end of
though.
the game. Yeah, he caught it. I mean, he did, and that's not like him because usually he'd be kind of frustrated. He'd be over there doing that Brandon Marshall, like knocking that football off of
Yeah,
him
yeah.
because he just frustrated. So maybe they got to understand it, man. My boy Jalen Hurts came through with me, so he got me in the right spot. I feel good about that little piece. And dudes like that kept me in the game, man. So overall, I'm a little bit disappointed with the way that my big dogs kind of jumped off. I need a little bit more out of them. I'm gonna go look around on the waiver wire, man. Because in one situation, man, I got Jared Goff, and then I got somebody else, man. But quarterback wise, it is not cutting it. I might have to make a move. But the hard part is I'm in a situation where it's a deep league, so there's not a lot of good quarterbacks just sitting out there, man. So I may have to sit on somebody
Gotta
and
make
wait.
something happen.
Yeah, or hope I can go get that Aaron Rodgers, man. He might be on that waiver wire
Hey,
while you're
Daniel
playing.
Jones out there, Aaron Rodgers out there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm going fishing too. Don't worry about it. Hey, I meant
Yeah,
to say though that 90 points though. That's a little
oh, it's
alarming right
it's bad. It's bad. Yeah, it's real. It's real bad. I did not expect me to come out there and lay the goose egg like that, man. But
concerning.
yeah, hopefully I can work that thing out, man. I know I've been around the game a long time. I figured we could just kind of put something together, move a few people around. The thing that I did like is I had guys on the bench. They did better than I thought they were going to do. So at least I got some firepower on that sideline that I can just go put in the game and put the other guys to rest, man. But we going to work that thing out, man. You know how it goes. Man, but real quick, we're going to take us a commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to recap as to what went down in the first week of the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football League, man. Stay tuned. It's going down. This is the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football Podcast with your boy, Demetrie.
And your boy, Web 100, the fantasy guru.
Be back in a minute. All right, folks, we are back, man. And I had to tell my boy the Guru, man, he over there looking like somebody holding him hostage, or like, you know what I'm saying, he's sneaking and doing a podcast, you know, like behind somebody back, like, you know what I'm saying, like dad and them don't know I'm out here doing this podcast. Somebody gonna bust in the room on you.
Podcast in right there.
Well, you looking crazy over there, man. But you look good though. You look good, like a hostage, but you don't look like a hungry hostage. You look like they feeding you well over there.
Yeah, you trying to call me fat on the slick? I caught that.
I did not say that. I didn't say that. I did not.
Cool.
Hey, but look, we gonna get down to it, man. Let's talk about what went down in the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football League, man. Third rendition or fourth rendition? Who cares? But anyway, let's get into it. The Mighty Morbid Obese jump right out there and knock off the end zone enforcers. 112 to 97.7. Shout out to the dog Lenny Payton with his big man. He has some big dogs on his side, man. He had Lamar Jackson, Christian McCaffrey, and Aaron Jones giving 112 points over my boy Travis. Travis had Pat Mahomes and Drake London, and I was gonna say Chase Brown, but they really couldn't get him over the top.
You was bragging on Lenny team. You said Lenny had some dogs over there.
Yeah, and look at it. He 1-0, man. Look, like, hey, the notes don't lie, man. Always more wins to you. Went head to head with the Funk Soul Brother and took him all the way out, man. Blasting him 134.75 to 76.1. Big time performance by Zay Flowers, 33 points. That's another guy that nobody saw coming out there to do that. New York Queens Africation goes head to head with the Master Blasters. And she didn't want to do a cousin like that, but she did him like that, knocking him off 140.3 to 107.9 with a big day from Jalen Hurts and also James Cook. Yeah, at least you broke 100. You better check yourself. Went toe-to-toe with the Bucci Bag, who did get the best grade in the fantasy draft, but it was not enough to take her over the top today as she loses 156.4 to 129.35. Big day for Josh Allen and Bijan Robinson for Derek Peters, and you better check yourself. And you know what time it is. I'm talking about that mighty Poke Chop Express. Boy, 133.75 to 103.65 over Rodney's rowdy team. I was going to call them the All-In Luxers. That's what it used to be called.
All-In Luxers, Lucky Records. That's Lucky Records.
Hey, headed up by a lot of good decisions during the draft. Derrick Henry with his 40 points, CeeDee Lamb with his 23, and Bucky Irvin with 14. So I guess I had some mid to fair numbers on those guys. He did have Breece Hall and Marvin Harrison Jr., but it wasn't enough to catch up. So in this league, like, this team is doing pretty good so far. I'm happy about that. The one with the 88, that's just kind of embarrassing. I don't even want to talk about that, Guru.
Dang.
But it's a good start for me. But like you said, you did go over 100. Do you feel like you got enough pieces in here to survive with this team or no?
That's the one I got out of Shabby Quarter. CJ Stroud, my quarterback over there.
Let me see. Let me dig into the vault with the master.
CJ Stroud fired after week 1. We're not going for it.
Stop playing.
Put up with his stuff last year.
You don't mean that. You do not mean it. Let's see the master. But yeah, you got CJ Stroud, Jahmyr Gibbs, Alvin Kamara, Nico Collins, Garrett Wilson, Brock Bowers, Travis Hunter, and the Ravens defense. I'm surprised that you lost this game. Oh, you had Emeka Ibuka on the bench, man.
On the
That was
bench.
that was another guy that actually did his thing over there. So that was actually pretty good from Emeka Ibuka. 2 touchdowns. Nobody saw that coming either. Yeah. He looks better than I thought he was going to look. For a minute, he got overshadowed because the young dude Smith at Ohio State kind of stole his thunder at the end of the year. So I totally forgot who he was until I started doing some research, and I was like, okay, that's that dude. All right. But Emeka Ibuka did get his shine on. Do you feel like he's the new number one, or is he just running
I ain't gonna say number one just yet, but he showed looking number one ish though.
hey, he played with some guts. He played with some real guts. He went out there and showed out, did his thing. So I was actually kind of impressed.
Then
But
when you come through like that though, you turn to a quarterback best friend. He can depend on you.
Absolutely, yeah,
Most
catching them in the clutch.
targets,
Yeah, so not a whole bunch of yards, but 2 touchdowns, and that did get him over the top, in my opinion. You know what did get me over the top, boy?
What's that?
Man, I'm talking about them baller and buster picks that me and your boy Aunt Cam threw down last week, man. I was over here looking at this information, man, and we actually had a solid day. Some hits or misses, but I think overall we did good. My pick for baller quarterback was Aaron Rodgers versus the Jets. That panned out well. With 3 or 4 touchdowns, over 250 yards, that's a good type of Aaron. That's Green Bay Packer Aaron Rodgers type of day right there, man. Aunt Cam did pick Caleb Williams to have a solid start. I say he kind of did like mid. I think he ended up with like a little bit over 22 points. Like overall, it was kind of a whack performance at the
about
end.
21. Yeah, he stalled out. He
Yeah.
came out hot, stalled out at the end.
Yeah, so I'll give him credit where credit is due. 20 does get you to be a baller, so that's actually a good pick. My pick was for baller running backs was Chase Brown versus the Cleveland Browns. He started off nice, kind of fizzled at the end, so he had a mid-teens type of day. That was decent. Aunt Cam ended up picking Breece Hall, who balled out of control on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, so we went
like a dog.
2 for 2 on quarterbacks, 2 for 2 on running backs. We got over to wide receivers. My pick was DK Metcalf, and that didn't turn out like how I thought it was. He had a couple of nice little catches, but he really couldn't get busy. I'm looking forward to see if Aaron Rodgers can get him the ball more in the future.
Who Aaron Rodgers was throwing to then? Who did all them points? Who he was running or just making it happen?
No, he threw. I want to say he threw a touchdown to Warren. Warren got one of the touchdowns. Another receiver got another touchdown. And this is tricky. He got like a shuffle pass touchdown to Jonnu Smith. It was almost like a reverse, but he tossed the ball forward, so it was like a shuffle pass.
Like
so
what
he got
Kyler Murray did us?
pretty much just like that. Yeah, just like that. I ain't even want to bring that up, but yes, you're right. And Cam did pick Mike Evans the ball out of control, and Mike Evans had a mediocre day. Heard he dropped a few passes. Emeka Ibuka took the shine for him. So ballers 1 for 2 at wide receiver. Tight end, we kind of fell apart. I picked Mark Andrews, the ball against the Bills. He didn't do much at all. Aunt Cam picked Tyler Warren, the tight end from the Colts, and he started out strong. He had a decent day, so we give him a mediocre performance over that. So we say ballers 0.5 out of 2 on that one. Defensive wise, my pick was the Broncos versus the Titans. That turned out being pretty good. Aunt Cam stayed loyal and picked them Bucks, and that didn't turn out well. So ballers
Bucks what?
1 for 2.
Defense?
Yeah. But Bucks defense stunk it up. Now Buster wise, you scroll to the Busters. My pick for Buster was Caleb Williams, so we didn't give him pro ball. Well, I guess we did put him over 20, so that was a bad pick on me. Aunt Cam picked Michael Penix to struggle against those Bucks, and Michael Penix had a solid day, man. I want to say he had about 36 points, so he did ball. So we were 0 for 2 in Buster quarterbacks. Buster running backs, we didn't do that well. I picked Bijan Robinson to struggle against those Bucks.
Yeah,
And that boys couldn't even hold down the fort. And James Cook was Aunt Cam's pick, and that ended up being a bust too. So ballers were 0 for 2 in Buster running backs. Actually, those were my 2 picks. And Cam did pick Ashton Genty to struggle, and he did score a touchdown, but he didn't do anything great. So we'll give Aunt Cam credit for that. So we did do 1 out of 3 on the running backs. My wide receiver picks, and these worked out good for us because we stretched. My pick was George Pickens, scheduled to struggle. Aunt Cam picked Justin Jefferson to struggle as well. And even though Justin Jefferson did get a touchdown at the end, I would still classify it as a struggle because he did not get over 20. Ballers, 2 for 2 on Buster wide receivers. Tight ends, hey, Kyle Pitts going Kyle Pitts. So give me credit for that one versus the Buccaneers. Aunt Cam did pick Travis Kelce. Kelce caught a few passes, did score a touchdown. Middle of the road, we call ballers 1 out of 2 on tight ends. Defensively, my pick was the Seattle Seahawks to struggle against the 49ers. That didn't happen. The 49ers won it, but it was kind of like a slow offensive game. And Ant Cam picked those Houston Texans to struggle against those Rams. So he did bank on that one. Ballers
They did.
1 out of 2 on Buster defenses, man. So overall, not a bad day. Not a bad day. We hope you guys took some good advice from us for them pick'ems, because we do try to get you lined up right, and hopefully some of this information, especially that one that Ancam called on Justin Jefferson to struggle. I know people weren't going to bench him, but that was a pretty solid call. Mine on George Pickens, I feel like was on the money. I was curious to see if they're going to try to work him in, but
George
you saw
Pickens.
them. Yeah, you
Boo
saw
boo.
them feed like CeeDee Lamb a little bit more. So I was not surprised about that. But he did make. Now here's the thing that I do like about George Pickens. So people that are maybe worried as to whether or not he's going to be a true number one or a two, he's going to be a two. But he didn't crash out. I was happy about the fact that he didn't crash out due to the lack of production. So same thing for AJ Brown. Not saying that AJ Brown is a
It's
number
too
two.
early to crash
Yeah.
out. That was just week 1.
Now you know. Oh, wait a minute. Now you know somebody did crash out on the sideline too.
Yeah,
Did you
your
see
boy
it?
Malik.
Malik Neighbors crashed all the way out in week 1, so it was a straight panic fest over there, yelling at the coach.
Do you think he was barking about Russell Wilson, or was he barking about the plays being called?
That is a good question. I don't know, and
Yeah.
nobody's talking about it because I want to say it's probably the plays. Because did you see when the coach tried to dap him up and he just kind of left him hanging? He was like, "Hey, come on,
Yeah.
come on, yeah,
Yeah. He's
yeah."
like,
So
"Flick it out of here."
that's kind of awkward, man. So based on that type of body language, are you still putting Malik Neighbors in the game? Or are you gonna sit him down for a minute till they get that all figured out?
No, that's probably gonna be fixed this week. They just finna get that done.
You think so?
I think so. They gonna start forcing to him. You gotta start doing something, Russ.
Yeah,
Or you
yeah.
gonna get benched. They already calling for it.
We gonna see. Oh, you know, somebody we didn't talk about was Travis Hunter in his first time out, man. So a lot of people, Travis Hunter got picked in every draft. In my opinion, a little bit too early. And of course, he didn't do anything spectacular. You know, from the
He had like
standpoint of
11, 12 points.
yeah. So it was
Balling, but had a couple of catches though. He ain't gonna be
I,
number 1 over there.
no. Brian Thomas Jr. is the man there, and we know it.
But
I think
he got a number 1 upside. He could be.
what's that? What is that? Oh, you doing TikTok dances now? That's crazy. Hey, but seriously, folks, if you got any questions and things you want us to address on the podcast, man, be sure to send us a message, man. We know you looking at these balls and buses, and we trying to bring you guys all of the good information so you can get that fantasy roster right. So you might as well contribute to the information that we discuss on the podcast. So hit us up, send us a question. Me and the Guru or Aunt Cam or whoever's here that day will be sure to answer those, man. But we're about to take us a commercial break, and when we come back, you know what it is, man. It's the week 2 Ballers and Busters. Stay tuned. This is the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football
the real
Podcast.
Baller and Buster expert is here today, baby.
Oh gosh, here we go. It's your boy Demetri.
And the real deal Holyfield Guru in the building.
Be back in a minute. All right, folks, we are back. Man, and if you hadn't done so yet, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel and our podcast, man. Make sure you hit our videos with that thumbs up. And most importantly, man, tell your friends about what we got going over here at the podcast, man. We breaking into the video platform right now. We trying to elevate this thing. We've been audio for a long time. Now we in this video, and we trying to get into your stereo. But is that backwards or forwards? You know what I mean. We trying to get on your TV. But anyways, man, tell your friends and family about what we got going on over here, especially if they're fans of fantasy football. So you want to go in here and get your knowledge base on, get your laugh on, and then move on and win some championships. Yeah. But Guru, are you okay?
Let's do it.
You did like the full yawn face, man. Look, let's get it done before this boy falls asleep. It is time for the Ballers and the Busters. That's right, man. Week 1 was good to us. Week 2 is gonna be just as good. And Guru, I got some stuff on here that I felt like I never thought I would end up saying, based on some of the things that I have seen in the games, man. I'm gonna dig right into it. Let's go. Baller quarterbacks, man. And based off what I saw the other day, I am now convinced, man. I am entertaining starting Michael Penix Jr. against those Minnesota Vikings. He shows that he can command that offense. He moves around well. A good replacement for your boy Kirk Cousins. I like what he brings to the table, especially with the weapons that he has in place. I'm saying Michael Penix Jr. is a play. Put him in your lineup. Guru, who is your baller quarterback?
My baller quarterback. I'm gonna go opposite side. I'm gonna say the boy J.J. McCarthy look like he got that dog. Yeah.
Okay.
On Atlanta too though. Yeah. Walk him down. He look like he
But
got it.
I mean, like he did show some spirit at the end of the game. The first half, I was kind of worried, so we gonna see
Yeah.
exactly.
He was having bloopers at the beginning. I was like, oh dang.
Yeah.
He turned up on him.
Well, at first he looked. I was like, man, they should have just paid Sam Darnold. That's how I felt at that time.
Dang.
But it did work out for him. So congratulations to the Minnesota Vikings on that comeback win, man. Baller running backs, man, and I'm staying with them Chicago Bears. Or I'm moving to the Chicago Bears, and I do like DeAndre Swift versus those Detroit Lions. Man, I do like the way that they did use him. He looks way different in this new offense brought in by their new head coach. He seems more dynamic. He seems fast. It seems like it kind of suits his needs. I did forget at one time he did play for the Detroit Lions. As a matter of fact, I think they drafted him. So this is probably him just kind of reuniting with somebody that did try to.
Did.
Yeah, so I think that's gonna work out well for him, man. I like DeAndre Swift this week. Who is your baller running back?
My baller running back. I'm gonna say Daniel Jones. You can do it by yourself.
True. Look at it. He said he got a new $5 for you, man. Johnny Taylor is back on the hot list, so we're gonna see if he can break 100 yards this week. Baller wide receivers, and I'm not giving up time. I do feel like this, Guru. Personally, I feel this is gonna be a good week to start DK Metcalf. Mainly because they are facing the Seattle Seahawks. I feel like Aaron Rodgers is a vengeful type of dude, and I feel like Aaron Rodgers will let this man get his stuff off. He was like, I got my stuff off versus my old team. I'm going to let you get your stuff off versus your old team, man. DK Metcalf to do some nasty things to them Seattle Seahawks. Guru, hit us up with your baller wide receiver.
Garrett Wilson and the New York Jets.
Okay.
Seems like they got it trying to make a statement with what's your boy name over there, Aaron Glenn?
Yeah. He got him looking good. I can't deny that. So
see if Justin Fields can keep it going against the Buffalo Bills too now.
That's gonna be interesting. Are you trying to predict upset right now? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Ah, here we go. Yeah.
Old MVP.
Look at that. It may be a little sneak off on them. Here we go. Baller tight ends. Hey, and folks might not have been paying attention, man, but your boy Zach Ertz had a sneaky good day. 2 touchdowns for those Washington Commanders. I think he can go out there and have a just as good of a day versus those Green Bay Packers, man. So keep him on your mind. Zach Ertz didn't get drafted in a lot of leagues. So if you can, hit that waiver wire and go get him. Guru, who is your baller tight end?
My baller tight end, man, I'm going to go with that boy Sam Laportier, one of the bright sides of the Detroit Lions offense.
Yeah, that's about all they got going on, man. The rest of them boys just like super sad. So Sam Laporta, that's the call. Baller defenses. And I'm not saying this based off of what I saw versus the Saints. A little bit I am. But I'm going to say Arizona Cardinals versus the Carolina Panthers. This is more based on the fact that the Panthers didn't show me a lot. I expected more out of them and the fact that they've been together for a minute. And they didn't look good, man. So I'm saying sick them Cardinals on the Panthers. It is showtime. Guru, hit us up with a baller defense.
Baller defense. Denver Broncos against the Indianapolis Colts. You think they can stop Danny Dimes?
Oh,
Slow him down.
we gonna see. Yeah, you was talking high on your boy, man, but now you finna rule against him. Come on, you can't do that. Come on, you can't do that.
Broncos defense better.
All right, that's it for the ballers. Now it's time for them busters, man. And when we call these people out, like we said before, these are people that we want to warn you about. We're not saying that you shouldn't necessarily start them, but you should at least take precaution and have a backup plan. If you have alternatives, switch that way. But if you got to play them, you just got to play them, man. I'm going to dive right into the deep part of the pool, Guru. Buster quarterbacks. And I'm calling out Pat Mahomes versus the Philadelphia Eagles. I know he want to get some get back. But right now, I don't think he has enough firepower to get back at them Eagles. They kind of got his number. Jalen Carter going to be able to start this time since he's spitting on people, but he going to be back for this game. So look for your boy Pat Mahomes to struggle. Man, the Chiefs have a chance to start 0-2 this year, and I think that's really going to happen. Guru, hit me up with your Buster quarterback.
It's a guru, baby.
Buster quarterback, man. I got to take it on to the H-Time. CJ Stroud in the game.
Yeah. He didn't look good. So I'm not sure if he gonna recover, man. Who do they got this week? We didn't even go through the rundown of the
They
games, did
got
we?
the hold on, I think I got it right here. They got them Bucks.
Okay. Oh, so that might
Yeah,
be trouble. Yeah. So
got them
Texas may be
bad lucky
starting.
Bucks.
At maybe 0-2, man. Let's take it over to the Buster running backs, man. And my take this time is that Detroit Lions offense does not look as potent as it used to. I'm going to say have a seat, Jahmyr Gibbs versus the Chicago Bears. The Bears look rejuvenated despite the fact that they lost that game. They got some good pieces. They got some good things going on. Plus, I'm concerned with the fact that your offensive guru is now the head coach of the Chicago Bears. So you know he got the recipe on
Oh,
everybody
that's
on
what that
offense.
is. This
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a rough day for anybody that is part of the firepower of the Detroit Lions. Guru, it's your turn. Who you got for that Buster running back?
I'm calling it right now. B. John Robinson's. The Vikings defense gonna shut down B. John
Okay,
and
okay.
Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, he had a decent day against the Bucks. I thought he would struggle. He played pretty well. I think he got most of his off of this big reception. So one play really gave him the numbers he needed to get over the top. But the guru says that's going to go to a halt, man. Let's push it over to the Buster wide receivers. One guy that we did not talk about, man, and that is a one Tyreek Hill. And he had the Dolphins struggled against the Indianapolis Colts. So I'm saying put him on the bench, even if it is against the Patriots. I'm saying put him on the bench right now until those guys can figure out what they got going on over there. They just don't look as strong as they used to. And I want to say Tyreek Hill just got some news dropped on him that he is going through some more domestic violence stuff. So
Dang.
he's going to be kind of iffy this week, man. I feel sorry
Gonna
for
be
my
out
boy
of there.
Tyreek. Yeah, Guru, Buster wide receiver, who you got on your list?
I'm gonna say Nico Collins again against the
Ooh,
Bucks.
yeah,
The Bucks
he's
had a
going
lot of penalties and stuff, but I don't know. I was always be high up on Houston, then they come out and do that.
to shoot you a
Like,
dud.
who's go?
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna bounce back this week, but we gonna see. So, but Nico Collins to the bench. You heard it from the guru. Buster tight end. So for me, it's your boy Jake Ferguson of the Dallas Cowboys as they play the New York Giants. I don't think Dak is going to him now as much as he used to because he does have two weapons between Lamb and Pickens. He threw a lot of balls at CD Lamb. Very little for Jake Ferguson, so I think he will drop off a little bit. Plus, that Giants defense is not that shabby in the middle, and they're gonna be wanting to get some get back after getting embarrassed by those Commanders. Guru, Buster tight end. Hit me with one.
Buster tight end. What's that boy name in Chicago? Is it Colston Loveland?
Oh yeah, the new guy. The new guy. Yeah,
Yeah, Loveland. I thought he was
Loveland.
gonna be like a like a breakout type of tight end, but they got like 3, 4 tight ends over there. And the way Buddy snagged that one-handed deal, he might have solidified a lot of targets. What's his name? The starter
Who
guy.
talk,
I can't think of his name.
you talking about DJ
Commit.
Moore or Roma Dunze?
Cole
Oh,
Komet
oh,
snagged
okay,
that
okay,
one.
Cole. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, got you.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
Cole Komet is their main. Yeah, so you're saying Loveland ain't gonna get as much
yeah,
shine.
yeah,
Okay, I see
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, so you thought I forgot about it, didn't you?
What's that?
With the tight ends, because I'm throwing an
I
extra
don't.
tight end there just for good measures. It's my dog, Kyle Pitts. Put him on the list, man. He gonna bust one
Kyle
more game.
showed up last week. They had like 3, 4 catches, like 11 points. He ain't gonna have no 30s though.
No,
you know,
he ain't. Yeah,
no
they
20, no
promised 30s.
25. Yeah,
They said the dude was gonna be the next Antonio Gates.
yeah,
You
nah.
know, yeah.
I don't think
He more like the next Anthony Fences, not Antonio Gates.
so.
But all right, man, here we go. Buster defenses, man. And just like I said before, I think it's a bad omen when you're going against your old offensive guru. Detroit Lions defense, put them on the bench against the Chicago Bears. It may be trouble out there, man. Guru, you got the last half. Close us out with a Buster defense.
Buster defense, I'm gonna say it. Even though they went and stole Michael Parsons, they got them Commanders this week. It's gonna be ugly. The Packers. That's the only
Okay.
defense I got, and I gotta trash them this week because the Commanders look like shit.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah,
You better hit that waiver wire and go get
get
you
the
one,
waiver
man.
wire, cuz.
Yeah. Green Bay Packers, you have been put on the watch and panic list, man. And just like that, Guru, that is it. Well, I saw you over there pop locking and hitting that thing. Is that what you was doing? You trying to
I
hit
was
him with
giving
that?
you a double salute, man, because you got in
Oh,
and out
okay.
of there today, man. You know what I'm saying, boy? You
Look at
really
this,
didn't
yeah.
miss it tonight.
Look, Mr. Shortness over here, he better be glad that these allergies on my back. We had to wrap this one up, man. But I
You
need
know what
more
I'm saying?
content out of you next time, man. But folks, you know the name of the game. Be sure to tell your friends and family about the podcast, man. If you hadn't hit us up, we ain't doing the BBFFP1 no more, man. You can hit us up directly on YouTube or send us a message on Instagram. If you got some stuff you want to see us talk about, man, be sure to let us know. And most importantly, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Man, we greatly appreciate it. So from the bottom of our heart, man, from me and the Guru, we are signing off from the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football Podcast. It is your boy, Demetri.
And your boy with the real picks, Rap 100, the Fantasy Guru.
I thought you froze again, man. Peace out, folks. Enjoy your week 2. Game on. Let's get it on. Yeah.